Again, once again, we've been inundated with some different leaks, and I got sent this via email, a paste bin leak for the PlayStation 5. Again, I'm not the only person that got this. Lots of people did. Probably lots of people will cover it. I'm not saying it's true or I believe it. I'm just covering it as a rumor on the channel, as I tend to do. So again, I'm going to go over this. I will link this, what was sent to me, in the description below so you can check it out. Very interesting stuff. Again, I'm not terribly into buying what it's selling, but it's still interesting points to sort of talk about. And I especially think that since we're closing in on what's coming up, obviously Sony's got to have something planned. There's so much mystery around the PlayStation 5. I think it's really just piquing people's interest, and that's getting the fervor and people kind of built up in this frenzy. And they're doing a really good job. Them and Microsoft went about the next gen very different ways, and I gotta say, you know, both were, I guess, smart for how they did it, but Sony's in particular is really working people up because everybody's talking about it. When's Sony going to announce something? When's Sony going to announce something? It's like we know so much about the Xbox Series X that, you know, it's not that as big a deal, but this is going to be interesting. What's up, everybody? Crapgamer here with Crapgamer Reviews, back with another video. Thank you guys for checking it out. I appreciate it. Hit the like button, share it out, and if you really want to support the channel, consider, you know, hitting that bell and maybe supporting the channel by becoming a member. That's always awesome. So anyway, according to this person says that they're a developer. Tools for managing optical operating temperatures of microchips, and the company works closely with companies like AMD and others, and they're going to tell us how AMD production test system works. They can say that the GitHub leak does not concern the APU of the PlayStation 5, but only the next production dedicated to the PC mobile sector, and AMD is scheduled since 2020, blah, blah, blah. The APU for the PlayStation 5 was designed following a different path altogether with Sony. In particular, it is based on the implementation of exclusive features absent on the APU produced by Microsoft, or for Microsoft. These features mainly concern the RDNA 2 GPU with full hardware ray tracing and direct read-write access to the solid-state drive. In addition, the entire testing phase of the APU for the next PS5 was done directly by Sony in its laboratories and not in AMD's ones to avoid leaks and industrial espionage. The information they received to calibrate their software has been limited and strictly classified. For sure, there is that GPU has a maximum performance point of 18 plus T-flops, but the final version will be limited to 13 to 14 T-flops. The final frequencies have not yet been fixed, since the 14 T-flops and APU has proven to work perfectly without thermal problems. These results are varied by Sony's post-test documentation. Anyways, about a month, the exact PS5 specification will be officially announced by Sony, perhaps before those of the Xbox Series X. Because Microsoft's APU has been problematic, thermal point that has forced Microsoft to reduce the frequency, fixing the computing power at 11.4 T-flops. So they're saying that the Xbox Series X might end up being the 11.4 T-flops, and you know, and that the PlayStation 5 is going to be higher than the original initial thought. People were saying 9.2 or 10.4 or whatever. Not that I believe this. I mean, it's a good, interesting point of talk, but I honestly do think that Microsoft probably went out of their way to make a more powerful machine, and it probably is going to cost $100 more than the PS5. So we'll see how it works out. You know, we'll just see how it works out. I'm not sold. I'm getting a PS5. It has exclusives. It has VR. It's going to be 4K 60. Who cares about the rest of this stuff, honestly? I mean, if I wanted, I already bought a console 2 years ago that plays current gen games better. So I'm good there. Until Microsoft does something spectacular, you know, that's not really interesting me personally. Let me know what you guys think. Rack them up. Comment below. Crapgamer out.